What's going on, guys? Your boy Amazing. We're back with another video, and in today's video, guys, I'm going to be discussing the hashtag fix70s movement and what I believe should be done for the game and what the movement is even about. So let's hop into the video. Alright, so let's just hop straight in. If you guys don't know what this fix70s movement is, one of the French YouTubers on the game here, let me zoom out my thing right here, from Iron Grand Cross. He actually made a video, and I don't exactly understand his whole video because, you know, I don't speak French or anything like that, but his video is hashtag fix70s, you know, community movement basically, right? 70s since Grand Cross. And he did his own little, like, you know, little notepad, you know, talking about what he feels like needs changes. And I actually did my own, which I think is going to be a lot better in general, because he didn't really explain anything. You know, if you want change for the game, you have to be in depth. You can't just say hashtag fix70s constellations and that's it. You have to explain what's wrong with Constellation. You have to explain you know, how to fix SA coins and pendants, right? So I made my own little thing about it. We'll talk about that in a second, but let's, you know, just go through what he has to say, and we can also go through the forums and see all the people that are posting about it as well. So let's see. So hashtag fix70s, first thing that's going to be on the list is Constellation. You know, I want to say right now, no disrespect to Iron, but I think he should have explained this a little bit better, right? There's not really much explanation here, I will say, because, you know, if you just say Constellation, I don't know, like, if I'm Netmarble looking at this, you know, Constellation, what do you want fixed about Constellation? What do you want fixed about SA coins and pendants, right? You know, you got to explain it. So, you know, PvP is not fun since months, okay? 70s was free-to-play friendly. It was his identity. Now it's whale friendly. I don't know exactly how, you know, how much of an extent that is. Yeah, and then fix SA coins and pendants, which, okay, bro, like, you know, what did you fix about it? And then too many limited heroes. You need them if you want to play the new content or do the things. I like, you know, to an extent I agree with that. And then create new events, because doing 100 times Pikachu since months is just boring. We love the game, and that's why you must fix it. Okay, so that's exactly what Iron put for his. And let's actually go to mine. I made a whole Google document last night. I was, you know, I was writing this up. We had a whole write-up. It's like I just got a class or something. But yeah, here we go. So this is my, you know, my little page here that I made on what I would do if I was, you know, trying to do a movement for hashtags fix70s. You guys don't have to post this or anything like that. I guess, you know, I guess I could link this Google Doc, or I could just put like the whole text in like a comment in the comment section below. I'll pin it or something. Yeah. Okay. Hashtag fix70s. Grand Cross for a while now has had many issues and problems that veteran and newer players experience. Here is a list of things I feel should be fixed / changed for the better of the game and its players. So first things first, character growth / progression is too expensive. You know what I mean? Like, everyone knows how expensive it is to get a character from level 0 SSR all the way to 90 SA coins, you know, where the SA6, you know, level 90, all of that, it takes too much, bro. And in this, I have two subsections here. I have Super Awakening and then SSR Pendants. So for the Super Awakening part, I explained players who pull a 1/6 character will have to spend 63 SA coins to max Super Awaken a character. I'm actually going to highlight that, you know, because I think that's very important. 63 SA coins to max Super Awaken a character. To SA6 a character, for people who pull 6 out of 6 of the character, they only have to spend 48. So 48 to 63, that's the difference, right? Every free-to-play player will have to spend an extra 15 SA coins because they most likely will not have the dupes. Make SA coins easier to acquire and less of a burden. I think, you know, I can add here that, you know, specifically, because I didn't really explain that specifically, you know, give us, better drop rates on the, SA coin stage, and give us more SA coins in general. Alright. Alright, there. It's kind of scuffed, but we're doing a mid video. So SSR pendants, right? SSR pendants, it costs 21 SSR pendants to raise a character from SSR level 50 to UR level 90. With how scarce SSR pendants are and the amount of characters being released into the game, it's hard to keep up and players struggle to limit break their characters. Make SSR pendants easier to obtain by increasing their drop rates on the Fort Solgris dungeon. So you know the one that like the main event dungeon keys. If you use it on that, I think they definitely need a rate up now because they're still like 3%, bro. Or give us a key like the hourglass for SA coins so we can farm them easier, and don't give us one or the other like the trading case / hourglass. Just give us both. If they do it, thank you. So I was kind of saying there, like, if they gave us one of those, I don't want them to scam us and be like, oh, you get it every other week, because we don't want that. That would be annoying. But I just want to have, like a dungeon, kind of like the SA coin dungeon. I think it would be a good thing, like you'd be able to get rare pendants, SR pendants, and SSR pendants, but at a pretty good drop rate. You know what I mean? It would be kind of like anvils. But instead of getting less anvils, the lesser the level, you just get a worse, type of pendant. But I'd say at least guarantee you like one per run, like one SSR pendant per run. I think that'd be fine, if they did something like that. But yeah, that's the whole thing about character progression and why it's too expensive. Netmarble, please fix. We would like that done. And yeah, that's just my opinion on that. Moving on, we have the Constellation system. So, Iron, he did mention the Constellation system. Let's talk about this as well. This system literally did nothing but increase everyone's stats in general and provided nothing but a number increase. The only players who really feel a benefit are the whales, while the free-to-play / newer players have little to no increase in stats. Make the system easier to acquire Constellation GP and reduce the amount of stats the Constellations give. That's the only way you can fix this system, because the whole system itself is just, it's catered to whales, bro. Like, if you're a whale, you are trying to push as much Constellation as you can get. You're getting outfits for every single character, doing all that stuff just to increase your stats, right? I don't know if that's it's not free to play friendly. All these people here, my Constellation, if I was able to check mine, I don't even think it'd be that crazy. Like, I know if you're a whale, you're able to clear like the whole 4th like Constellation. I know no one is able to even do that. I don't even think I think I'm like halfway in. So, and I have 8 million box CC, so I'm a pretty, I spend a little bit on the game. I'm not gonna lie. So if I'm spending a little bit on the game and I'm still not at the 4th Constellation when there's 7, that's just not, they definitely need to change the way the system works. Moving on, Holy Relics. I have a whole rant here about Holy Relics, bro. Holy Relics. The system for Holy Relics initially felt like a way to buff older characters by giving them another passive and increasing their stats. In reality, what we got was a bunch of Holy Relics that catered to specific teams, Purgbon, and gave them to characters that didn't need them. Purgbon. So I put that there because Purgatory Bond literally got his whole team Holy Relic defied. Like, bro, they gave Twigo a Holy Relic, they gave Arthur a Holy Relic, they gave Terry a Holy Relic, they gave even like Easton they gave a Holy Relic, Keel they gave a Holy Relic. If you want to swap them out, like they gave the whole Bond team Holy Relics to save that man and keep him good. But they gave Bond a Holy Relic too himself, and he definitely did not need a Holy Relic. He was still a cracked unit without it. You know what I'm saying? But I think overall, what they need to do, which I say right here, make characters that suck have good relics, while the already good characters can wait to get one in the future or not get as big of a buff for theirs. So basically what I mean is that older characters should be getting a big amount of stats increase for them specifically, and their Holy Relic passive should be like cracked. It should be just like a broken passive. Like, the way I would kind of do it is like the way Roxy got buffed, where she just got all stats, but give her a passive on top of that. I think that would have been really good, because if they do like, let's say they do like Brawler Bond, and because he already has one, but let's say they give him the amount of stats that Roxy got, which is just like a bunch of stats in general, and then on top of that they kept him with that damage dealt 25% increase. That would be a really good ass Holy Relic. So things like that could make a lot of these older characters better, which I thought Holy Relics were initially made for that reason, instead of buffing already good characters. We don't want already good characters to get buffs. There's no need for that. I don't think we see a benefit in already good characters getting one, so we don't need them, you know what I mean? So completely just make better holy relics for the worst characters, and I think it'll be better that way. Moving on, we have new festival characters. Every new festival character that is released is the new best unit in the game. You guys tell me, the only festival in recent time that people have not said that for is Diane. We got, all of these were back to back, by the way. Purgatory Bond, Margaret, Cusack, and then after that was what? I don't exactly remember who was after Margaret Cusack. Yeah, my mind's drawing a blank. Was it King? I don't think it was King. There's no way it was King. Oh, Gother, Fest Gother. And then King, I think. And then Trader Meliodas. And then Diane. So the only character that in that list that's not, you know, the new best unit in the game was what, like Gother and Diane? And maybe Cusack too? Anyways, let's continue. The ultimate move effects on festival characters cater to whales, as the higher the dupe level, the better the effect. That should be the case as was previously seen in Lost Vein Meliodas, where every alt level increased the effect of secret technique by 8%. And I can prove this. We can go to GC database real quick and pull up Lost Vein Meliodas and see the increase. You know what I mean? Like, if you go to Lost Vein Meliodas and go to his ultimate, you can see the secret technique multiplier. It says 8% increase. It starts at 20, goes to 28, 36, 44, 52, 60, right? It's a steady increase, the exact same amount. It's not going from, like, you know, 1% all the way to 60% randomly. You know what I'm saying? It's just going by 8% every single time, which I think is fair, right? That is fair. So increase the effect, yeah, and then, but not to the extent of the later festivals like Purgatory Bond, Full Winged King, and Trader Meliodas, etc. The latest festival character to release is Queen Diane, and this is her alt comparison at 1/6 to 6/6. So Diane's ultimate at 1/6 inflicts suppressed damage equal to 380% of attack on all enemies, and restores HP of all allies by 3% of damage dealt. So remember the 3% of damage dealt. At 6/6, she's going to inflict suppressed damage equal to 570% of attack on all enemies, and restores HP of all allies by 50% of damage dealt. So let's go see how much it scales up for Diane. Right, like, let's see. So it goes from yeah, she doesn't, yeah, like GC database didn't even put the heal multiplier because there's no heal multiplier. It goes from 3% all the way to 50%. Okay. That just goes to show, bro. Later festivals, all these newer festivals, I understand that they have to make the dupes desirable for players if they're summoning for dupes, but please make them fair in Netmarble. If you're going to be doing that, they have to be fair like Lost Veins was. I think Lost Veins was fair. I think Goddess Elizabeth was fair, if I'm not mistaken. I think everything after that, I don't know if they were fair. I'm not going to lie. I think like Purgatory Bond, King, Trader Meliodas, they definitely were like the time where ultimate move effects at 6/6 were gonna be super, you know, important. And you know, not having the 6/6 compared to having, like, you know, 1/6, or like having a 6/6 compared to a 1/6, there's a big difference nowadays, right? But yeah, and then the last point I have for my you know, my little like freaking worksheet here for my school assignment is going to be celebrations. So every major celebration for Grand Cross feels like a regular update, but just with a new fest unit. During anniversaries or times where there's something to celebrate, the rewards and content that players should get should be new and refreshing. We don't want to see the yellow Pikachu boss or the crocodile boss reruns every time we have an anniversary. The latest free banner and global 2-year anniversary update is a pretty good step in the right direction, as everything was new there and there was no recycled content. Increase the amount of events we have during big celebrations, and you can rerun events, but just give us new ones to have with them as well. So, you know, when I say that we don't want to see the yellow Pikachu boss and the crocodile boss, I don't mind seeing them if they put them alongside a brand new event. Like, the way other gacha games do this is they'll rerun all their events during anniversary and have new events as well, so you can do the old events and the new events to get all your rewards. And on top of that, you know, that gives you a lot of content to work towards. And I think the big thing that Grand Cross did recently, you know, I think, which is a good step in the right direction, as I said, is the, you know, the new boss they made, the Assault Dog. And then they also have a banner where you get free 600 pity basically on the giant banner, right? I think that's a really good step in the right direction. And Netmarble, if you know, if somehow you're watching this video, you know, Oh, who is it? What's the guy again? Cameron Lott. You know, if you're watching this video, you know, take all of these things into consideration, because I feel like these are super important, you know, things to discuss. And the reason why people don't like anniversaries on Grand Cross is because they don't feel like anniversaries. We need to feel like we're being treated for playing your game for this amount of years or this amount of time. You know what I'm saying? Like, we need to feel it. You know, one example of community outrage against like a celebration was on Genshin Impact. If you guys don't know, the first year anniversary for Genshin Impact, a lot of players were disappointed because all they got was a slap in the face. They got half a single for their anniversary. You know what I'm saying? Like, they didn't get anything. So when they're not getting anything and their community's outraged, we as Grand Cross players, we just be accepting what we get. We be getting an anniversary, one new event, a free banner, a festival unit, done. And that's our anniversary right there. Like, that's not an anniversary. We need rerun events, we need new events, and we need things that are refreshing to do. Right, we need things to do as well. Like, you know, we can't just be doing the same monotonous stuff like during our celebrations. There needs to be new things to do, and like, you know, we need to have free banners just like that giant banner. I think those are really important things to do. And during celebrations like these, we should be getting more gems as well. I feel like that's also a thing. If they're going to be dropping a festival banner, we should be getting more gems as well. So that's going to be my hashtag fix7ds. I will put this in my pinned comment, I guess, this whole like I guess like thing here. Obviously, if you guys want to like edit it a little bit and change it up, if you plan on posting this on the thing, you know, go ahead. But I don't think I'm gonna post this myself. I'm just making the video to kind of talk about it. But yeah, Iron was the one who initially made the video here on it, and I just wanted to build upon what he put, because, you know, he didn't really explain it. Like, if you're gonna do a movement, you have to explain what you want, because if you just say Constellation, nothing's gonna be done about Constellation, because they don't know what you want for Constellation. So yeah, that's gonna be it for the video. I hope you guys enjoyed. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe as always. If you guys want to see more videos like this, definitely let me know in the comment section below, and I'm gonna see you guys in the next video. Peace out and have a great rest of your day.